brilliant. Trying to make sure positioning. I have a podcast. It's called the Spencer Lodge Podcast. Okay, the Spencer Lodge Podcast. Spencer Lodge, if you don't know how to spell my name. Okay, the Spencer Lodge Podcast. And that podcast I started in January. And I started interviewing inspirational people, leaders, people that could add value to me. And I'm not a formatted interviewer. Generally, I like to dig deep and learn about people's stories and find out really what makes them tick. Like really what makes them tick. And I had the good fortune of interviewing some really incredibly successful people, not just financially successful, but people that have been on a journey. And I've got some incredible guests coming on to the podcast in the upcoming months. There was a Nobel Peace Prize winner called Malia. Does anyone remember her? Yes or no? Say yes or no? Yes. Okay, so I'll be interviewing her in September. Gary Vaynerchuk? Yeah? Okay, good. What about Lewis Hamilton? Yeah. Yes, Lewis Hamilton, good. Okay. And what is the name of that lady that wrote that book? I forget her name. She's her husband was the president. Michelle Obama. Okay, so in December we have Michelle Obama coming onto the show as well. So I started a podcast and I realized that podcasting was a great opportunity, okay, for people to consume content. And nowadays, with attention spans that are so short of people through social media, a podcast gave people the opportunity, while they're on the tube or in their car, just to sit and listen to somebody's story or whatever it is the subject that they were interested in. And I listen to podcasts every day myself, driving up and down the motorways, and I've seen that podcast grow. From my first podcast actually was in December, between Christmas and the New Year. That's the first one that came out, and there's been one every week since. So if you check it out, you can. But more importantly, what we're going to do is we're going to package that together for all of you guys, and we're going to send that to you on an email with the links for all of that afterwards, so that you can get everybody that's here speaking, you can hear their story, and I'm going to be interviewing them. Does that make sense, yes or no? Yeah. Yes? Okay, good. You happy with that, yeah? Okay, oh, that's a bit lame that, wasn't it? Happy with that? Yeah. Are we happy with that? Yeah. Want some money? Yeah. Okay. Who would like this again? Sanjay, music. Yay!